time you start so you can track how many minutes are passing by. So we're at 3:31.45. And you're supposed to mix for half a minute to 45 seconds or so with this stuff. And you want to have a ventilated area when you're working with this stuff as well. Okay, now we take the feather. That's the wide end up there. And we lay a strip of glue on that feather spine. And we put a strip on the dart where the feather's going to go.
Have you ever seen anybody use 4 feathers in your fletchings?
Yes, you can do that. I don't know that there's an advantage in this situation. It creates more drag, you know, the additional feather, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Have you ever fletched it with 2 feathers?
No, but I have seen some that have been distance, some distance darts that I got one time had 2 feathers on. Alright, and what we have to do is we have to just wait at least 5 minutes, and I suspect a little bit more.
Okay.
Now here's one other thing I like to do that adds to the security of my feathers. Again, if I'm mixing and I have extra glue, I like to take and tack to this end, put a tack here, and put a tack up here, and then also a couple of little tacks right along the edge inside here. And that just, again, adds reinforcement to that area, and you don't have to worry about it unless, unless somebody hits them and they get wrecked somehow.
Now with your fletching and your feathers there, we've all come in contact with the dreaded crinkled up feathers. Now, how do we straighten out our feathers, Gary? Don't we just steam them?
Once they're crinkled and stuff, yeah, just get a teapot, get some steam coming out, and just run the feathers through the steam. And a lot of the times they'll just fluff right back up.
Right.
See if we can get this feather to go on here.
So we've waited approximately 6 minutes, 7 minutes?
8 minutes.
About 8 minutes. We let it get tacky, and we put the 2 seals together. And there you are.
Yep, and see, even then, it still wants to curl a little bit. Should have waited 9 minutes.
And just like
That's not bad. It's pretty good.
And just like you said, the humidity can make a change in it. It could set up faster or it could set up slower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep an eye on your watch while you work with this glue because it varies. Yeah, you got to get it right at that one. And then you have maybe 30 seconds or so to do the work you need done before it gets to the point where you can no longer work with it.
Right.
It's done.
And then you would have to start over again.
Okay.
All right. So that's it, guys. That's how you make a competition Atlatl dart. Gary is not only the world champion, but he is also the owner and editor of Indian Artifact magazine, and I'll put a link to that at the end of this video. It's a good magazine. It's an excellent magazine if you're a field hunter or if you're just into artifacts in that nature. Gary does sell his darts, but he sells them primarily at Atlatl events and artifact shows and things of that nature where he may be. Unfortunately, he does not ship. But if you see him at an event, stop down at an Atlatl event. You never know where you might see him. He goes cross country. He goes to Valley of Fire every now and then. He's usually floating about all over the East Coast doing all kinds of things. Stop in, say hello to him, because he knows everything there is to know about Clovis. All right, and he's got a really badass collection. I'll probably show you a little picture of that at the end of this as well. So Gary, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And good luck in your competition, because I'm going to break your hip this year.
Yeah, good luck, man.
And as promised, this is some of the collection that Gary has. This whole frame is fluted points from Pennsylvania. And that's a lot of Clovis history that you're looking at right now.
Go, Brian, you mentioned the magazine.
Oh.
Current issue.
Current issue, Indian Artifact Magazine.
How about it?
There you go.
Here, have one.
Hey, thanks.